right, I want to show you how to use sparkvue because we're all in different places. The first thing down here, you see the sparkvue app. It looks pretty much like that on your Chromebooks. You're going to choose build a new experiment, and you want to double screen. You're going to do a graph and maybe a data table. You can always change that up. And then you need to connect the smart car. So there's a little Bluetooth. I know you guys usually look up here for Bluetooth, but you're coming here for Bluetooth. I'm going to pick this one. Make sure it's on. There has to have a light. There's a light on it someplace. See if there's a light. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a light on there. If it asks you to update, you can try. I tried on this one. It didn't work before, and it seemed to work just fine this way. All right. The next thing is you want this to be manual data because you don't want it just to continually read. You can toggle this little arrow, right, so that I can see what's going on there. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit if I can. There we go. So something else. All right. So you don't need any of that. So I want to graph force over here. So that's easy. You just pick force, right? And so I can see the forces being read here, which is totally nonsense because I had a can on it before. But if I hang it like this, then I can zero my force sensor right there. So now it reads that as 0, right? So whether if I take the can off, then it reads a different number, right? Because it's no longer 0. But remember, I want to graph my force versus something now, not time. So it's up to you, but most of you are going to click user, enter data, create a data set. Maybe you're going to do height, like how much depth the can has gone into, and meters. But it's up to you what you want to do. You could do the total area. And then I'm going to put here the user entered, and I want to pick height again, and here is going to be force. Okay, it's behind my screen, so I can't click it. Force, there we go. And then you type in the numbers here. Now, because there's only one of me, I'm just going to put in nonsense numbers here, but maybe pre-marked your can. You could do that too. So maybe I'm going to do 0.1 centimeters, or probably not even that much, 0.05 meters, sorry, 0.05, and then maybe I'm going to do 0.1, and then 0.15, you get the idea, then 0.2. So now I'm going to push start, but it's not going to record anything until I tell it to. So I'm going to hold this like this. Maybe this is my 0 mark. I want to start with 0, 0, and you click check, right? And then maybe I take it off. My next state is going to be nonsense. And then I'm like, oh, that's one. I guess you can click the check over here too. And I click check. And see how it keeps going to the next one? So maybe I get a new reading. I don't know. I'm making this up. And then I click check. And then I get to my last reading and I hit check. And then when I'm done, I hit stop. Now be careful. If you hit stop before check, there's no going back. There's no like, you just start a new data set. So you want to make sure you do it right. And then you push stop. So once you've done that, you can come over here and open this again. And remember, you can auto scale this. Mine's a little crazy, but it's right there. And then I can select. So this is the hand. The hand makes it move. This is the select tool. So maybe I want to just get my slope right there. And then it gives you choices, like that gives you linear fit. So I want a linear fit. Mine is crazy. Yours will hopefully be better. I don't know, maybe I can make it actually look like a linear fit. If I was trying to get it between some points that were actually kind of linear, so you can kind of move that like that. This is, move it like that and move it like that. There. At least it looks more, and you can move things around. At least now it looks, no, because I don't have enough. You will have better data, I promise. There we go. So there's my slope. There's my y-intercept. I only have 2 points, so look at that R squared value. It's amazing. But that's just in general how to do it. And then you can save it, export it, whatever you want to do with it. And I think the easiest thing to do with this is just take a screenshot of it and put that into your lab notebook. I'm sure there's other ways you can do it, but that would work. Another way I just figured out what you can do is if you're here, look, it has a little camera. That's so cool. And you can take a picture and then you can click on it. And then you can click on this little triangle and you can actually export it, or you can print the journal. And so you can print it someplace if you wanted to print it, or you could export it as a PDF. to wherever you want it to. So those are other options that you can do. I'll leave that up to you. All right, that's it.